Hello guys, welcome back to CodeZ channel. Let's talk about Python Boolean. Boolean is a data type which represents the truth value of an expression. The possible values of a Boolean is either true or false. When we compare different values together, or even maybe variables, the expected response is a Boolean value, which could either be true or false. For instance, say we are trying to compare 1 and 2. If you say 1 is equal to 2, the response will either be true or false. In that case, we are sure that the answer would be false because 1 is not equal to 2. So let's talk about the comparison operations that we have. We have the less than, which is an inequality sign, and this can be used to check if a value is less than another value. We also have the greater sign, which is to check if a value is greater than the other value. We have the equal sign, which is represented as with two equal sign, which is to check if two values are the same. Also, we have greater or equal to sign, which is to check if two values are, if one value is greater or equal to the other value. We have less or equal to sign as well, to check if a value is less or equal to the other value. We also have the not equal sign, which is represented with an exclamation mark and equal sign. This is just to check that two values are not equal. We also have is, which is for object identity. It is to check if two objects are the same. Then we have is not, which is the opposite of is, which is to check or to assert that two objects are not the same. So let's see how these operations can be used in Python. So for instance, let's say we have a variable. Let's say the variable is variable a or variable 1 to be equal to, let's say 20. Then we have variable 2 to be equal to maybe 30. So let's check with less than. So if you say variable 1 less than variable 2, this should give us true because 20 is less than 30, right? So what we are basically saying here is we are saying variable 1, which we already defined to be 20 here, less than variable 2, which is 30. So when we say 20 less than 30, that is true. So let's do a reverse check and let's say variable 2 less than variable 1. In this case, this expression means 30 less than 20, which is false, right? It is not true because 30 is greater than 20. So in this case, the output will be false. So we can as well use the greater sign. So let's say var1 greater than var2. In this case, what we are doing is we are saying is 20, or we are checking that 20 greater than 30. What should the output be? That should be false because 20 is definitely less than 30. So in that case, we have false. If we reverse it and say, okay, var2 greater than var1, this is going to give us true because 30 is greater than 20. So let's check for equality sign as well. So we can say var1 is equal to var2. If we execute this, this will give us false because what we are trying to do here is saying variable 1, which we define as 20, variable 2, which is 30, 20 equals 30. How is that possible? No. So that means it is a false. So when we execute this, we're going to have false as our output. Same thing if we say var2 equals var1. If we execute this, we are also going to have false as our answer because 30 is also not equal to 20, right? So let's now define another variable. Let's say we define the variable to be variable 3 to be equal to, let's say, 20, right? Let me execute this so it can assign the value 20 to this variable 3. So if I say variable 3 equals variable 1, here what we are doing is just saying var of variable 3, which is 20, is it equal to variable 1? Variable 1 is what? 20. So 20 equals 20. That is true, right? So if I execute this, I will have the value to be true. Also, it is very important to note that when we are doing a check, when you want to check if a value or if the value of a variable is equal to the value of another variable, you have to use double equal sign. Double equal sign is used for comparison, but single equal sign is used to assign value to variable. So you have to take note of that. It's very, very important. They do two different things entirely. So if, for instance, if I take this statement and I remove, so let me change this to var2, right? And I execute this. What I'm saying here is variable 3, is it equal to variable 2, right? If I execute this, I will have false. If I copy the same thing again and I come here and I do this, immediately I remove one equal sign. What I'm doing here is just saying that I want to assign a new value to variable 3, and the value I want to assign to variable 3 is the content of the variable 2. So if I execute this, I won't have any Boolean output, right? Because this is just basically an assignment. I'm assigning a new value, which is from this variable, to another variable, which is variable 3. So because this is equal sign, automatically here, it means I will have the same value in variable 3 and variable 2. So if I execute, variable 3 is equal to variable 2, which I already executed here. But because after this statement, I do a reassignment, then the value would be the same. So the output of this of this expression will be true. So you have to be very careful of that. Also, let's talk about greater or equal sign. Let's redefine a variable. Let's say we have variable 4 to be equal to 90, right? Then variable 5 to be equal to maybe 70. Then let's also say variable 6 is also equal to 90. So we have the greater or equal sign, which, as I mentioned before, that is represented with this symbol. So let's say we want to do a check. Is variable 4 greater or equal to variable 5? What we are doing here is just saying, is 90 greater or equal to 70? This is true, right? So if you execute this, you get true. Also, you can, so if I even say, okay, variable 4 greater or equal to variable 4, although they are the same variable, right, I will still get true, because what this checks for is it checks if the value we have on the left hand side, if it is greater or equal to the value we have on the right hand side. So in this case, it will also be true. So same thing, if I say variable 5 greater or equal to variable 4, in this case, I will still get the same true, because variable 5, sorry, I will get false here because variable 5 is 70, right? And it is not greater, and it is also not equal to 90, right? 70 is not greater, and it is also not equal to 90. So in that case, I'll get false. So if I say variable 4 greater or equal to variable 6, what I'm doing here is just to also say, is variable 4, which is 90, is it greater or equal to variable 6, That is 90 greater or equal to 90? When you hear or, it means if one of the condition is satisfied, then it is true. So in this case, what it means is that 90, because 90 is equal to 90, that means this expression will give us true, right? We also have less than equal to, which does the opposite of what greater or equal to does. And let's just do a quick check on that. So if you say variable 4 less or equal to variable 5, right? What we have here is just saying variable 4, which is 90. Is 90 less or equal to variable 5, which is 70? No, because 90 is greater than 70, right? And it is not even equal to 70. So this means the output will be false here. If we just reverse it and say variable 5 is less or equal to variable 4, and then we execute this, this should be true because 70 is less and equal to, is less than 90, although it is not equal to 90, but because it is less, once one of the condition is satisfied, that means it is true, because this means either it is less or equal. That is one of the conditions needs to be satisfied. So if we execute this, we have true, because 70, we have true here because 70 is less than 90. So when we try to also do var4 less or equal to var6, this should also give us true because variable 4 is 90, right? And then variable 6 is also 90, right? And the condition we have here says less or equal, because one of them is satisfied, that is, it is equal. That is variable 4, 90 is equal to variable 6, 90. In that case, this will be true. Let's talk about not equal. So if you have not equal is represented as, not equal is represented as this in Python. So it's just used to check that two values are not equal. That's all. It's opposite of the equal sign that we talked about here. So let's define new variable. Let's say I have variable 7 to be equal to 90. Then we have variable 8 to be equal to 86. Then we have variable 9 to be equal to also 86, right? Then if I say variable 7 is not equal to variable 8, right? This should be true. I mean, the output will be true because variable 7, we assigned 90 to variable 7, right? So here we are doing 90 not equal to then variable 8, which is what? 86, right? That is, 90 is not equal to 86. That is true, right? Because they are not equal. So when we execute this, we have true. If I say variable 8 is not equal to variable 9, the output of this will be false because variable 8 is equal to variable 9. You can see the expression, right? Because what we have here is not equal. So in that case, what we want to confirm is that we want to assert that these two variables are not equal. But because they are actually equal, the output of this expression will be false. So if I use equal variable 9, then in this case I will have the value to be true because variable 8 and variable 9 are the same. Kindly watch out when you use this inequality signs, the equal to, not equal to, greater or equal, greater or less, less, greater sign. You have to be very careful when you use them so you can be very sure you are interpreting them appropriately. Thank you guys for watching. Kindly click the subscribe button, like and share, and I will see you guys in the next video.